Hey, welcome back to Evolution Chiropractic. This is Dr. Thurman here. Had a patient tonight with some right-sided neck pain. It was, hurting him from here to here. A lot of pain when he turns to the right. And there's a little muscle here called levator scapula that runs from the sides of the first two bones in your neck down to the top of your scapula. And so when you turn to the right, it actually gets longer. And if it's angry because it or the tissues surrounding it are irritated, or it's trying to protect the facet joints or some of the other tissues underneath, then it won't it will really restrict your range of motion when you're trying to turn that way. So let's see, yeah. So when I turn right, rather, that's when it's really getting stretched. So in his case, I don't know if it was just levator scapula that was the issue. It's also possible that the facet joints there, as he turns into them, they were getting jammed together, and that was causing the pain, which was causing that little muscle to then tighten up. Nonetheless, he could turn to the right. So we did some work on the shoulder blades and the front side, the pectoralis, did manipulation of his neck, both of the instrument with my hands, did upper back adjusting, and along with some more soft tissue work and some traction. And at the end of the time, he was better going to the right, but still didn't have full range of motion. Now, when I challenged him to shrug his shoulders up and back a little bit and then turn to the right, he had almost full range of motion, maybe 80%. And so what that told me was that when I took the tension, the slack out of those tissues that were restricting motion, he was able to have good motion, and it didn't hurt him. So I had him lift up, turn to the right, and then relax down, and then turn back straight. He was able to do that. And the neat thing was, I talk about it's like backing into that motion, so he can't go front ways this way, but if he's able to raise up and take the tension out, he could get all the way over there. Then as he lets his shoulders down to that neutral position, he was already in that position, so the structures that were being offended had already been sort of bypassed, and then he was able to glide back. And what that does is it allows those pathways to sort of get lubricated, or to get stimulated in a way that wasn't causing them pain. So instead of having this inhibitory action of pain and then it's tightening up, he's able to take the decompress the tissues, get to right rotation, let his shoulders down, and then come back. And the more times he does that, the easier it's going to be, and eventually he's going to be able to go ahead and turn his head to the right. That's along with doing continued at-home work with front and back side of shoulder, and then continuum care on the office here. If you have any questions, as always, please give me a call, 357-4488, or you can shoot us an email there at evolutionchiro.com. Have a good day. Talk to you later.